This is the only stand-up coaster I've ever done. And I'm telling you right now, you'd love it. It's so much smoother than I thought it was gonna be. You're up and down, you get so much more airtime moments than I thought. Just by looking on it, you wouldn't think you'd see as much airtime as you do. But with those seats being on hydraulics, you do get really awesome little moments of airtime.
What's up everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we have something super special. We are taking you guys on Pipeline here at SeaWorld Orlando. This is the world's first surf coaster. We're super excited to be sharing this whole event with you guys and we can't wait to take you guys on this ride. We think you're really going to enjoy it.
Whoa! Actually, there it goes. Could not have timed that better. Wow. So I could not have timed that better. So that was actually the surf coaster itself, Pipeline, coming by. Now what makes this coaster so special and why it's so unique and why it's the only one in the world is that the seats are actually on a hydraulic system that move up and down with the coaster. It actually makes for a really smooth ride. The coaster comes in right at around 110 feet, goes around 60 miles an hour, and it is a pretty awesome addition here, being that it's Florida's only stand-up coaster currently, and it's the world's first surf coaster, which is really awesome. So they're definitely taking in some innovation here. Now the other thing that this coaster adds to the park is this area used to be kind of a dead area where they did like events. They didn't have a lot going on here during like normal business hours. And now with the addition to this ride, it kind of gives you a reason to come over here and experience this side of the park. So that's a great addition to the park. It kind of just took away some of that dead space. Now you will notice from a lot of this POV footage and just our own experience, you do get a lot of airtime on this ride. And because the seats do move up and down, you can kind of control the movement of the seats up and down. That actually makes for a different ride experience every time you get on the ride because the seats are not fixed to the actual ride vehicle. So because they do move, it does make for a little bit of a different experience every time you get on the ride. So obviously you can hear by the music, it has this kind of beachy feel to it. They obviously built this coaster right here next to the water. Now, it's not a beach per se. They have some water elements throughout the ride too, just making it feel a little more realistic, just driving home that whole surf theme for you. Like I said, they've done a great job kind of revamping this side of the park. I like the way it looks. They have cool foliage back here. It feels really beachy. They've got some sand areas. Just feels like a surf coaster, which I really enjoy. Oh, here we go, guys. Woo! Now, as you can tell, this is a launch coaster, so it will launch you magnetically, which is pretty awesome. It gets you moving really fast. There is no lift hill on this, so it makes it a very fast ride. It's not as intense as some of the other coasters. So I definitely feel like if you don't do super well on like really intense coasters, you might be okay on this. There is only one inversion on this, and the fact that it only goes 60 miles an hour. It's also incredibly smooth.
Okay, so first time on a stand-up coaster and first time on Pipeline. And I gotta say, it was a lot smoother than I thought it was gonna be. And there was way more airtime moments than I thought. And I can't wait till Ethan's tall enough to ride it because he's gonna love it. It is honestly like a super fun coaster and it's really fitting. You know, now that we got Icebreaker and we have this coaster, I think it's a good like intermediate coaster. Even if you have to be a little bit taller to ride it, I feel like you could get like an older person on this ride that's maybe a little afraid to get on coasters, but also your enthusiasts are gonna have fun too. So I think it's a really nice like intermediate coaster.